Hi everyone, this is Miriam. Welcome back to my channel, Raw Mama Nature. I am committing to making more videos because I have lots to share. And my excuses for postponing making videos was that it's difficult to make recipe videos and it takes time. And it's true. And I don't have the best material to make great recipe videos. So in the meantime, I'm gonna talk because I do have a lot of things to talk about as well, about the raw vegan lifestyle, my story, healing, lots of things. So I'm gonna talk. It's easier to make videos just sitting and talking. It doesn't require me to do much editing and figure out the lighting and the angle and make food and eat and shop and get the ingredients and all of that stuff. So you're gonna hear me talk, you're gonna get to know me. And once I have more time in my life, then I will make amazing recipe videos because I don't want to make, mediocre recipe videos. I want to make good stuff, because my recipes are good. So the videos have to be good. It has to match. Anyways. So I'm gonna be posting short videos like this every 2 days. I haven't really figured out the frequency that works for me, but I have a lot of things that I've been wanting to share for years, and I think the right timing is about now. I've learned a lot, and now it's like it wants to really be shared, come out of me. So if you want to receive notifications for my new videos, hit the subscribe button down there. That way my video will appear in your home feed on YouTube when you open your YouTube app or you go on YouTube on your browser. And give this video a like. That helps the algorithm share my video more. Yeah. So anyways, this video is gonna be a short one about how I transition into eating fully raw for 7 years now. Now, I do want to say that in the last 7 years, I did try to eat some cooked food, hoping I could eat cooked again, because I'm not gonna lie, I loved cooked food. I was a really good cook. So I didn't really want to, let go of that. But my body decided for me, after fasting and eating raw for a long time, my body just got used to it, and I enjoy it so much more than cooked food that I don't even find cooked food that tasty anymore compared to raw food, because I came up with really good recipes. And yeah, I'll talk about that in another video. But anyways, so I started all the way back in 2012. That is when I became vegetarian. And that was after watching some documentaries about, just getting a message, about animal cruelty and mass farming. And I decided not to eat meat anymore for those reasons. I did not want to give my money to those industries, and I did not want that in my body either. I was horrified to see some of the scenes, and I didn't know at the time about dairy as well, that it was the same factories. I was limited in my knowledge and awareness of what's going on. But yeah, I'm very sensitive to those images. So just a couple of documentaries were enough for me to take the decision quite radically not to eat meat anymore. Now it took a few months because it's not easy to just give up a lifelong diet just overnight. Maybe some people can do it, but in friends, family gatherings, sometimes there is a bit of meat there, and I would take a bite and be like, and just remember those images and documentaries and be like, oh no, I don't want that. It was tasty because it was familiar, but I was like, nah. Ugh. I was like feeling sick from those images. I'm getting a lot of messages. Just a moment. Yeah, I have to how to say, deactivate all the notifications of, messages popping from different apps. Viber, WhatsApp, Google, Gmail, this, that. It's too much. My brain can't handle it anymore. And now I really want to be more focused in my life. Like, you really know how to manage technology, because it can take over your brain. Anyways, back to the topic. Yeah, so after a few months I was done with meat. And of course, my curiosity for healthy eating and the environment kept me, researching and clicking on those videos with the titles that were, interesting to me. So I kept eating healthier. I also had health issues that I wanted to heal naturally because I had taken medicines for my health issues before, and it just didn't feel right, and it felt like it made my health worse. I'll make a separate video for that, about my health issues and how medication got me more sick and how I had to repair myself from the medication, the damage from medication did to me. I haven't talked in a long time. I've been making food in Mama Nature, which is a cafe I opened early this year, if you don't know. Yeah. So I need to, retrain my voice. I've been mainly using my hands and not so much my voice. So it feels like language is a little shuffled in my brain. But it'll come back to me. Just need to practice and make videos. Okay, so I need a break. Back to the topic. So yeah, I kept educating myself more and more, researching more and more, experimenting on myself with my diet and health more and more, and I keep getting distracted from everywhere. Now it's the cats making noise. Just a moment. Okay, it was one of my baby cats wanting to poop in the cupboard. Cat break. This is the one who's trying to go behind the cupboard. She didn't poop. Oh my god, okay. Back to the topic. What? Anyways, angry. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so going further in my health research and enthusiasm, naturally I started eating vegan and organic and boycotting brands that are exploiting and damaging the environment. I was really determined to become a conscious consumer and do my part and be part of the solutions for our planet and our health, and not contribute to the problems anymore and the illnesses and the horrors happening. I think anybody with a little bit of sense would do the same, and I really don't understand by now why a lot of people know what's going on and how they could individually contribute and see their power as an individual, why they're not making the changes. I know one of the reasons is mainly social pressure and, like, oh, what are people gonna say? And I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what are the other excuses, because I didn't really have excuses. I just went for it. You tell me if you have excuses. What are your obstacles? What are your excuses not to do something? Okay, so so in 2014 I started becoming fully vegan, and like gluten-free and sugar-free and not eating refined foods anymore, just purifying my diet, really, just wanting to eat what I'm really supposed to eat. I just wanted to align with nature and how it's supposed to be. It's as simple as that. I didn't want lies anymore. I just wanted to be like aligned with my species. Simple. I just wanted to be like, I just wanted to have the real human experience. So anyways, and then when I started practicing yoga and meditation in 2016, I started becoming, my awareness was expanding. I started becoming aware of more and more and more and more and more things about my being, including my body, becoming more sensitive to subtle happenings that we don't usually perceive, because we're constantly stimulated by gross things outside, like lots of noise, lots of smells, like strong and loud and intense and everything strong. So when you start yoga and meditation, you spend a lot of time in the quiet. And in the quiet, you start to perceive subtler things. Subtler and subtler and subtler things. So anyways, I'm saying this because it is when I started yoga and meditation that I became even more sensitive to my diet. And that's when I became very sensitive to how raw food made me feel versus cooked food. I had already begun eating more and more raw, because again, in my research, I was interested in nutrition and what brings the most nutrition and what's the healthiest to eat, and that happened to be raw fruits and vegetables. Duh. Of course. But I didn't know like how to eat only raw. And then when I started feeling like, oh, my body is really asking me for more raw. Um, that's when I started researching and getting interested in recipes. And that's when I started making my own recipes, because back in that time, there wasn't a lot of good recipes online and in books. I mean, I had bought a bunch of books and I made a bunch of recipes from YouTube and like websites, and I wasn't really satisfied. So I was like, I'm a good cook. Let me figure this out. So I started creating recipes. Lots of failures, but lots of amazing successes as well. And this is how I ended up having 3 recipe books and over 20 online raw vegan cooking courses now, which you can find available on my website if you want to learn more about how to eat raw vegan in a delicious way. So that's it. Then in end of 2017 is when I started eating fully raw, and I kind of like made a decision because I was still tempted by cooked food because, you know, I had certain habits, but every time I ate cooked I didn't feel good. So I was like, no, I need to stop like hurting myself. I know it might sound like very strange to a lot of you who don't eat raw, like, what, cooked food hurts you? No, it doesn't hurt you if you eat cooked, but when you transition to fully raw, because you're eating so... Okay, we'll just continue the video with Ramses in the video. This is Ramses the Mystic, because he has Egyptian eyes, so I called him like the Pharaoh Ramses. He has the lines like this here. And the mystic, because his eyes are always like this, never fully open, but always like this, like a mystical, mysterious look. So I called him Ramses the Mystic. Bibi! So I think that's it for this video. I'm gonna take care of the cats now because they're asking for my attention, and I'm gonna take care of me also, take a shower, do my meditation, eat breakfast, and yeah, get on with the day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your interest in your health and the health of our Mother Earth. Yeah. So again, if you want to find out more about my work, you can go to my website, romamanature.net. I'll put the link in the description below. You can also there find some free recipes. You can find more about my story in the About section. You can find my recipe books in 2 languages, English and French. Yes, because I'm from Algeria and I speak French and Arabic, but my French is better than my Arabic. Maybe one day I'll translate in Arabic, but I'm not that skilled yet. Anyways, so yeah, you can find my recipe books and my online workshops. They are themed. So you have like online workshops like Mexican food, chocolate, burgers, breads, cheeses, what else? Italian is a good one. All raw, 100%, gluten-free, sugar-free, oil-free, nut-free, because I don't digest nuts myself very well. I'll speak about these small details in another video. But anyways, you can find all this information on my website, romamanager.net. And to get notified for my upcoming videos, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up so that it reaches more people. It just works like that, I think. I'm not so sure. I don't care. I just see other YouTubers say that it helps the algorithm. I haven't done the research myself, to be honest, because I'm not that interested, but if it can help spread the message, then just like this video, you know. Anyways, so, oh yeah, and I have Instagram also. It's raw.mama.nature. I'll link it all below. All right, see you.